Hello, we're here to do a divine masculine, divine feminine mutual energy check. Thank you for joining us, and if you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you could, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe. It does help the channel grow as well as helps me pick up on the energy. We're going to go ahead and get started with some oracle cards for the counterparts. For masculine, we have the Tree of Life. Maybe learning, growing, and getting knowledge and enlightenment from the Tree of Life. Experiencing life, tapping into what life has to offer for growth and enlightenment, knowledge, learning. Mutual energy, juggling. And I will say this came out in the same position. I did do like a read, and I kind of wasn't tapping into the energy, so I had to come back. But this was one of the energies that did come out, so I guess it was meant. But mutually, both juggling, finances, time, money, children, career. I feel like the ending of the cycle to juggle all of that. Tapping into nature. Let's try that again. So that was 2. Let's get one clear message for feminine. One clear message for feminine. Mirror. I feel like feminine's tapping into some reflection, some self-reflection and understanding, reflecting on some type of change needed for rainbows after a storm, so lighter days. Rainbows typically come after a storm, so just doing some reflection, doing some understanding, internal, I feel. So it's kind of like a mirror effect, because even with the Tree of Life, we become enlightened and gain that wisdom, that knowledge life tends to bring in, and those lessons we tend to learn through life experiences, and we're all trying to create mutual balance. So it's kind of a mirroring effect, mirroring what masculine is going through, or reflecting what she's going through in her own internal world, and trying to keep that balance, juggling. Okay, so let's talk about it. Masculine, how are we feeling today? Choices in love, connection, a choice in love, manifestation. The lovers speak to a soul connection with someone and bringing that in, manifesting that. Also with the lovers, it is, a strong soul connection that you walk the journey of life with. Partner, it's courting, it's holding hands and walking that long road with someone, and trying to manifest that, trying to bring that in with the Magician right beside it. We have the Tower moment, having an epiphany, worlds crashing down, destruction, chaos. Let's see what else we got before I continue. Yeah, he's made a judgment, and it's like it's shocking. It's up. It's ungrounding and unnerving about the judgment, and that's 4 major arcanas right there. It's the Lovers, the Magician, the Tower, and the Judgment. So that's something major that's kind of striking from him, that he's actually blocked putting in work and effort. He's blocked out some of the details. He's maybe not even looked at a few of them because he was so guarded and defensive and blocking out doing the work, like dead set against working on something, like the judgment he's made He's collecting the information. He's observing, watching, learning, and trying to be patient with himself. He's actually, I feel like something he's learned from the tree of life, and he's actually shocked at his choice and what he manifested. Let's see. Mother of Knives, Chariot, making a head over heart decision to move forward, thinking clearly, having a clear mind. Yeah, the Devil, obsession, possession, controlling, block, restraints, obsessed with taking a leap of faith. Let's see. Being the free man, being released, dropping baggage, and getting on a new journey, hope, optimism, and actually being free. And because the Son of Sticks is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is kind of like the Fool. It's like free. I don't want to say not carrying any baggage, but actually starting and embarking on a new journey, taking those steps, those actions forward, right? And this one is actually quite fearless. It's like, whoa, I got the stick. Surrounded by snakes, but I'm okay. Where did that come from? I want to clarify that. I can't wait to clarify that. Because it's like taking a risk, like observing things. It's like looking at things, daydreaming. It's observing what's around him and actually shocked. Something tells me that he needs to make a head over heart decision to move on, move forward. Because it's like he's surrounded by snakes. He's in a dangerous situation, but he needs to take a leap of faith to get out of. There's some type of obsession, possession, control, and block that he needs to release himself from, because it's like all around him there's it. Can you see? I don't know, these little red things. They're coiled up snakes, and most red snakes, if I'm not mistaken, now I'm not no Animal Planet lover or anything like that, or a fan of snakes, but most red snakes tend to be poisonous. And it's like he's shocked. He's trying to. It's like a choice in love. Who he chose to walk with was a manifestation of his own. And it's like, it's something about the choices he made in love that's shocking him, that's making him to make a decision to think clearly and move on, move forward, progress with purpose, direction, with the actual destination in mind, and release itself with the Fool. The Son of Sticks gives that hope, that optimism to get out of that situation, to get out from where the danger that he is in that surrounds him. Like, hold on, I'll be alright. I got the stick. and I can get out of it. So I'm observing, I'm watching, I'm daydreaming, I'm looking, I'm imagining things. I have options and choices. Okay. We'll clarify what was behind that, but if I pick up anything else, I might double back. What's the mirror for feminine? 5 of baskets. Yeah, reflecting on, trying to figure out how to grow beyond that lack mentality, the disappointing energy. Like, looking at what has came down emotionally, trying to grow beyond that. Disappointed, but still trying to grow beyond that, trying to expand and nurture yourself beyond that's a part of the reflection. Yeah, trying to have a new beginning, to plant a new seed, to nurture. Let's see what else. Oh, okay. Take control. What else? Leveling up. Taking control from a higher perspective. Okay, feminine with the majors as well. How many majors do we have for masculine? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So he's divinely guided from that, to that. He's actually learning from that tree of life. Life is doing some things to him right now, bringing some things crashing down, actually giving him that ability to make a judgment call, but it's actually shocking the crap out of him. Feminine's more in a disappointed stage, trying to grow beyond that and actually nurture herself, but she's bossing up, leveling up, actually taking control from a more structured religious spiritual path, seeing things and actually learning lessons. So it's more kind of the same lines with masculine. I feel like it's a reflection of what masculine is learning at this time. Yeah, not taking any action until she weighs her options. It's like, I have to see, yeah, I'm disappointed, but I gotta go beyond that. I gotta level up. I gotta take more control and not actually rush into anything. I have to actually observe and balance out what do I have to choose from. My choices, options. I need to hold back emotions in order to progress and accelerate from a stable place. So it's like, yeah, she's doing the work. So it's like, yeah, there may have been, sadness, loss, disappointments, regrets, mourning energy that she's trying to grow out of. She's trying to grow beyond and actually learn the lesson and take control by balancing herself out, holding back emotionally, moving forward from a stable place to do the work, standing her ground and following her intuition. It's like you know what you need to be firm on at this point. You know what disappointed you. You know putting your emotions out there too quick or taking action on your emotions have gotten you here. You're reflecting on that. Okay, let's keep going. All right, feminine. Yep, there it goes again. The Father of Coins. Coming from a stable, solid, secure place. Let's see what else. Okay, Hermit. It's sideways, we're going to turn it. Finding your own stability by spending time alone. So it's like reflection, going within. Yeah, going within because there's some type of lack, neglected energy. You feel neglected. You feel without, maybe. Ignored. There it is. Left out in the cold, kind of not taken care of, but things are turning around and you're going to go after what you want after a resting healing period. And it's going to be successful. You're going to be victorious and triumphant. You're going to get the balance that you need. Balance out any mental conflict that you may have had. Balance out any ego issues. Self-sabotage. What is it? Mental conflict, mental struggles. And you'll be emotionally stable and secure on your own. Let's see. What else, feminine? Yeah, you're also gathering information. You're observing, you're watching, you're learning, you're healing. And it's like you're holding back your emotions as well. You're not presenting your emotions like they're there, but they're not extended. They're not for all to reach and grab. They're not they're visible. You can see your emotions, feminine, and they're on the shy side. They don't want to come out as much because this will be the page of page of cups, which is kind of flighty, nervous, timid, not really um, big, big and presenting, because it's like I'm holding them. I have emotions. May not be a lot to you, but I have them. Um, but they're not all for people to grab, right? Yeah, you want to build a foundation. You want to get stable, and you want to wait for a return on investment. You're feeling some type of weakness, some challenges, lack of will, lack of power, lack of courage, lack of force, and you're trying to overcome that at this point. It's like all to reach your Ten of Cups. Okay? Let's keep moving. We're in a healing phase. Masculine's going through some majors. It's feminine. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some changes are taking place. And it's funny because we got 5 here, 5 majors, and the mirror card is a 5. So 5, 5, and 5 I'm picking up. So some changes are taking place while she's doing the reflection, while she's doing, her introspection and some healing. There's some changes taking place for feminine. Now with masculine, I'm picking up some movement and some things going on. So let's see what's going on with the juggler. Yeah. I feel like you're taking care of yourselves to find some sort of happiness out of this, out of lack, out of neglect. I feel like it's personal neglect. I feel like you guys are taking care of yourself, taking a mental health day, trying to find the balance, right? Juggling, trying to find some sense of happiness, some sense of comfort. Some sense of enlightenment as well, actually taking the time to do so. Because, yeah, I feel like there was some neglect that needed to be balanced out because it was causing some blockages here some mental blockages, let's rephrase. What else? Woo. Father of 6, sideways. I feel like you guys are taking control of action. What else? Father sticks to study, because this one here looks like a student, like he's learning at the beginning stage of growth and understanding something. The developmental stage, there it is, taking action towards the developmental stage, because it's like with the Son of Coins, there's always potential for growth and potential to be more in depth later. But at the Sun stage, it's more of, again, the growth and development stage, taking action towards that. We're following intuition. We're surrendering. We're actually surrendering, giving up, and actually waiting for that foundation to be laid. We're not we're not forcing it. We're in control of our actions. This Father of Sticks is actually standing right there, not taking any action. It's very solemn and confident, I feel. Knowing, confident in his stance and his position. Confident in the fire that's burning. Not bothered, not moved. Even with that fire going, and while it's at the developmental stage, so it's like a spark that was created that's developing, right? And at this point, we're just resting and we're waiting for things to brighten up. Let's just say, and then we're following our intuition. We know what's going on. We understand what's taking place, and we actually can move in silence, because again, with the Messiah, the High Priestess, you know, when you know, you don't have to speak about it. You can just move. Yep. Follow your intuition. No longer mentally conflicted. And it's actually putting down the ego. It's releasing control. Didn't I say surrendering? Didn't I have the Ten of Swords somewhere? Surrendering. Mother of Baskets. Mother of Baskets. Mother of Sticks. Eight of Baskets. By walking away emotions. Fault. It's like you both want to reach out to your desires, right? It's a balance between the both of what you want, what you love, and what you want, what your desires are, and actually walking away, turning your back, actually abandoning certain things that you just can't stay with, and you have to do things on your own. You have to be independent at this time. You have to miss an opportunity for the relationship, but the emotions are still embedded in your head. You're just being a little bit more discerning, being logical at this point, so you can build and work on things. You're waiting for your ships to come in for a new cycle. You're waiting for that new cycle, doing what you have to do at the point to just be patient. It's more of finding that fine balance. Like, you have to surrender. You have to rest. You know what is burning, and you're confident in it. And it's just there's growth later. All right, let's get some clarifiers and see what's going on further. With that Devil card and that Free Man, obsessed with taking a risk. Maybe even having a block or restraint from taking a risk. Unable to do that. Because it's like, it's a hesitation with the Son of Sticks. Because there is danger with the snakes coiled around them. Head over heart decision. Cutting things out. Let's see. Let's talk about it masculine. Give me a minute. Let me shuffle. Okay, hold on. Let's clear this, because this feels very sticky when I shuffle. Like, I wanted the message to come. I want the message to come, and I want it to be hard to interpret. So it feels like there's a lack of understanding or a lack of ease within this. So let's see. Courting for masculine. Manifestation, magician, internally and externally. He's trying to manifest a choice in love. He's going deep within. He's doing introspection and finding that wisdom, that light. See, with the Hermit card, the Hermit goes inside and goes on an internal journey, a long internal journey, gains wisdom, learns lessons. It's to the point of internal reflection of self and knowing oneself, understanding oneself, all to take a leap of faith, going deep within so he can take the leap of faith. He's nurturing himself because there's a lot of love, a lot of deep emotions that control him, obsessions that make him want to get started. So strong passion, strong desires there. Okay, let's keep going. Let's get one more for the courting. It's a lot of majors, masculine. Courting, manifesting, disappointed, sadness, loss, regrets, trying to get in control. He's manifesting things. He's in a sense of mourning. He's trying to gain control of himself. It's a lot for him to bear. A lot of weight to carry, trying to have a new beginning in love. Embark on that new journey requires a rest. It requires a pause because look at what he's carrying to get that started. Okay? Alright, let's clarify the magician. Well, magician, trying to overcome challenges, persevere. Come out of confusion, stop daydreaming, coming out of illusions, overcoming those emotional confusing times, right? Okay. So I think that's a lot of what's shocking him. Look at that. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Cups. About this relationship. What's the Tower? What's the big house? That's a lot. We'll take the one that flipped. And we'll try it again. Tower. What he's expecting. Waiting. Looking out for. Let's get one more for the Tower. I feel a couple of things. Maybe he may be waiting to open up emotionally. He may be expecting, having the expectation to open up emotionally, but I get a sense of waiting and expectation here. Waiting on the Queen of Cups. Again, to lay a foundation, to come together, to have union. And that's the Tower moment. It's like things are coming crashing down, maybe experiencing a Tower moment, maybe learning from the Tree of Life. What's the Judgment? Yep, decision made. No longer mentally blocked. What else with the Judgment? No longer mentally blocked about what his 10 of Cups is. That's what I'm saying. Waiting to open up and express his emotions or follow his emotional intuition. And it's like, I'm no longer confused. I look, coming out of confusion, mental blockage is gone. I know what my 10 of Cups is. Nostalgia, missing, yearning, the past energy, sweet memories. Mother of Knives. Thinking clearly again, wanting to It could be a sense of small offerings, or maybe even humbling oneself to begin again, right? Yep, the potential for growth and put in the work, making a head over heart decision, taking a leap of faith, taking that risk. What's the Chariot? Moving forward to growth and expansion. That's one more for that Chariot. Yeah, wanting to move forward, feeling like the Empress is moving forward, walking away, feeling like he's losing his Empress, wanting to move forward, but then it goes to growth and expansion, right? Turning your back on things that no longer serve, just moving forward. Like, this doesn't serve me anymore. I need to move forward, right? I need to grow beyond this. I need to build and work on other things. What's the Devil? The Cups and obsession about collaborating, having a good time. Yeah, nope, collaborating with this relationship. One more for the Devil. Yep. The passionate new beginning, new creation, spark of passion, fire, desire. Yep. His obsession. And then we have the Ace of Wands with the Devil underneath the deck. All right, let's keep going. Clarify the free man, the Fool. Yep, wanting to take a leap of faith, want to take that risk to turn things around and shift that energy within this connection. What's the Son of Sticks? Unhappy. Wish not fulfilled. Let's see, what else? Okay. Okay. So with this Nine of Cups, I'm picking up no longer being overindulgent, no longer being selfish, going through that depth and transformation. Now this could be immature actions, right? But it could be that hope, that optimism, embarking on that new journey, and walking into some unknown territory. Like, oh, hold on, I'm surrounded by something I'm not quite comfortable with. Hold on. And it's internal, because I'm no longer being selfish. I'm transforming, I'm changing things, starting a new cycle, but I'm starting to see things differently, and it's quite an unknown situation. It's quite unknown. It's unnerving almost. Let's see. Five of Baskets for feminine. Things behind the scenes, plotting, planning. Okay, yeah, sneaking away, sneaking, plotting, planning, going within. It's like her disappointment was a part of a plan to disconnect and spend some time alone, to withdraw and go internal. Okay, do that reflection. We have the Hermit twice. Tells me feminine, spending a lot of time alone. Growing, expanding, missing opportunity, rejecting, coming together. The Emperor, balancing things out. We got the Emperor and the Empress. I feel like she's trying to balance out masculine and feminine energy. Knowing when to take action. Knowing what to take action on. One more for the Emperor. Okay, yeah, balance things out. Be fair. Be discerning, be logical. It's like the judge, the one that can call the shots and do it from an objective manner. It's fair for both sides and actually make the cut. And that's what the Emperor does as well. Like, hey, this... Okay. It's like two children fighting, right? Oh, this is my toy, my toy. Okay, hey, stop. Both of y'all stop fighting. you get the toy for 5 minutes, you get the toy for 5 minutes. If you don't agree to that time limit, both of you put the toy up and you guys play video games together to where you can play. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to fight over this and that or this one thing. We can work together, or we can separate the time that we're trying to play. Like, being the judge, being the mediator, making the cut when it's necessary, making the tough calls, right? Hierophant, consulting a higher source. I feel like feminine is taking the stance of control. She's also taking the stance of seeing things from a higher perspective, more divine way of looking at things. It's clear, it's sharp, it's decisive, and she's doing it on her own. She's finding her own stability, and she needed to do that. She needed to find it because, again, there was heartbreak. That goes back to this five of baskets, which was sadness, loss, mourning, disappointments, and heartbreak. She's needing to heal from. Look at this. Heartbreak, needing to heal from, and a lot of baggage carrying. She needed to move slower, see things from a different perspective in order to move forward and build at a rapid rate. Having strength and willpower and courage to go with the flow and choose a path from a stable position, which Father of Coins is right there. Let's clarify the Father of Coins. It's like she knows she needs to be independent and stable and get secure on her own. What's the Father of Coins? Okay. Now just holding back and not moving so fast. She's restraining herself, restricting herself, having self-control, going within, holding back. Again, repeat message. What's the Son of Knives? Sideways. Observing, watching, learning, getting information. It's like getting information. This came out sideways, but I feel like she's learning about this relationship, this emotional connection. She's taking it easy for herself. She's finding patience. She's going with the flow. And I feel like it's so she can take a leap of faith within the relationship. She's missing the opportunity to come together, but then it's a holdback so she can observe and learn and watch and grow and find her own stability. She's doing a reflection to take a leap of faith. Healing from the past. She's feeling nostalgia, but she's making a head over heart decision. What's the Son of Baskets? Yep. Nervous, emotionally nervous because, again, carrying the burden of heartbreak. She's timid. She's scared. She's can be easily taken off. Because, again, she's carrying the burden of heartbreak. Okay? Which is why she needs to reflect. Which is why she needs to find her own stability, make some tough calls, do some introspection, look within. It's not one of those things to where, okay, I'm heartbroken, I'm fine, I can be over it. We'll worry about that later, or doing what I want is gonna ease that heartbreak. No, because I get a sense of wisdom here, knowing that if I don't hold back, I'm going to wind up getting hurt again because it's still present. This isn't in reverse. The Four of Swords wasn't in the reverse. Overcoming conflict is what we're trying to do at this point, so we can have that new beginning in love. And embark on that new journey. Have hope and optimism towards our happiness. It's like we got to find that balance. We got to find some type of balance. And with this burden and this heartache still in the upright, it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to go anywhere at that point. So let's see. Mother of Coins. And I just want to point out, Emperor, Empress, Emperor, Empress. We got the Mother and Father of Sticks, Mother and Father of Coins. What else do we have? King and Queen of Swords. I'm looking at anybody else. Okay. Clarify the Mother of Coins, yeah. Having success and victory. You're at a rest, so you guys can have success and victory. One more. It's like you're successfully standing your ground, protecting yourself. It's like you guys have successfully learned how to set boundaries as well. What's the Sun? Figuring out how to balance, weigh options. One more for the Sun. The Sun, weighing options on what makes you happy. It's like you're kind of juggling your happiness at this point, trying to find a balance. Within your happiness, trying to find a balance within what makes you happy and what you have to do, like two different entities. And I am getting a sense of getting clarity on it, on your options, but it's still juggling, trying to find that. Going back with juggling, trying to set boundaries. You guys have successfully set boundaries, but you're still trying to balance out your happiness at this point. So, what's the Father of Sticks? Confident, choosing a path, choosing a direction of the unknown. Some coins. Moving slow. See, and it's funny because the outside is more on the immature, but the night is a level up from that immature stage. So internally, you guys may be a little bit more wise or a little bit more matured internally than you actually can portray outwardly. I get a sense of slow, steady movement, for growth. And once it does get there, yeah, slowly moving because you're taking care of yourself. Queen of Pentacles. What's the going after your desires and healing, trying to find a fine balance between your happiness, what you want, and doing what you need to do to heal. What's the Five of Swords in reverse? Temperance. No longer mentally conflicted. You're being patient, following your intuition. Getting started on that journey with hope and optimism, moving in silence, just hoping for the best, I feel like, so you can move on to calmer waters. What's the Mother of Sticks? That's too many. Clarify the Mother of Sticks. Yep, going after what you want, moving forward, right? With purpose and direction. What's the Eight of Cups? Turning your back emotionally. I feel like there's a sense of ego here. I get a sense of emotionally holding back on both parts, waiting to open up emotionally, because you're in manifestation mode, but you're still disappointed. Five of Cups over here is the first card for feminine, and trying to be in control, trying to have a sense of control, and with the Devil, you have block restraints. It could be a manipulative energy, but all you really want is to come back together and get things started again. Masculine. I think you're learning a strong lesson here, but with the Five of Swords, it's like it's ego. It's doing whatever it takes to hold your emotions back, because there are a lot of emotions. There's a lot of deep feelings and nobody's expressing them, and you're just trying to find the balance. But it's like you're learning to find your stability after a tower moment. It's like the tower moment causing you guys to learn a lesson and start thinking a lot more clearly, because there was some negative energies around that you needed to make a judgment call on in order to get to your long-term success and stability. So let's get some romance, angels. And if we're looking at this from a standpoint of reflection, I think feminine's doing it from a more protective standpoint. Masculine, I don't know. I think it's pushing him, it's applying pressure for him to come out of mental blockages, confusion. What other card was with that? I'm missing something. Okay, I think that was there. This was there. Yeah, coming out of mental confusion, being patient with yourself, going with the flow. Okay, I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure I was following the spread right. Yep, religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So that's why it goes back to the applying pressure, him being shocked about what makes him happy, no longer being blocked mentally, and knowing what his emotional happiness is, overcoming those challenges, and moving forward after a confusing time. One more time. Going through that transformation, not being selfish. Trying to take, I get a sense of taking control, but I feel like he's waiting to open up. And now we have the King and Queen of Cups. Did we have all of them come out? King, Queen of Cups, King, Queen of Wands, King, Queen of Pentacles, King, Queen of Swords, King, Queen of Cups. Yeah, all four of them right here. Emperor and Empress on the table. So it's like we're cooking on all four cylinders. We just got to balance it out to achieve our happiness. We're trying to create some sense of balance with everything that's life is throwing at us, and trying to be happy within all of that. It's kind of hard to do, and I get it, but it seems like everything is being juggled at this point. But we had religious factors, and then we had honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together, which I do feel like he'd like to turn things around, which take a leap of faith to turn things around within this connection, because it's more like the disappointment, choices made in love. He's trying to manifest, but he's disappointed, mourning, loss, and he's trying to get in control of that. Then it says, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And that's him going through this transformation. Doing the work, doing the inner work, having the potential, learning, observing, wanting to extend an olive branch to do the work. And that's to clarify what? The Mother of Knives, head over heart decision. Doing inner work. Flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. I don't feel like that's being done. I feel like that's advice. Attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So set boundaries, balance yourself out. Find a balance out between life and happiness, because life does happen, and we never take a stop. It goes back to this. Enjoy the moment fully. It's saying you gotta extend your lighthearted energy. Enjoy the moment fully and make efforts. It's like you're calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmation, and visualizations help bring you together, but we're not stopping to smell the roses. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, and look exactly what she's doing. She's stopping to smell the roses. Take a breather. Take care of yourself. Enjoy yourself. Be a little bit more lighthearted. I do get a little bit of patience. I do get some slow movement, some self-care at this time. But we also have to make the effort. And that's why that came out. And one for feminine. That's a lot. I'll take these. Oh, okay. We'll just do a reshuffle because that was a lot all at once. I didn't know that was about 3, so that was about 10 cards that came out all together. Let's get a feel for feminine. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And I feel like that's why she's going within. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other, for sure. And this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. True love at the bottom of the deck. I don't doubt that the love is there. I do not feel like she's in her emotions at this time either. If anybody's in their emotions, it would be I don't even really want to say masculine. If we're both mourning and looking at things from a emotional loss situation, I feel both of them are there, but I feel like we're understanding a lot more. We're in control of our actions at this point. Going through some more transformations and shifts over here. We do want to change things around. We do want things to go in our favor on masculine side, but he's shocked that his beliefs is actually affecting it, and it has something to do with a child. But it's honeymoon thoughts. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. He's thinking about that, which is again a part of his manifestation. He's coming out of illusions. He's actually seeing things a little bit more clearly. He's not mentally blocked on what actually makes him happy and brings him happiness or emotional fulfillment, which is awesome. We have feminine consultant, a higher source. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And again, he's guided in getting the messages to do so. Flirt. Yeah, you guys aren't extending that. It's imprisoned. Your lighthearted energy is behind bars. Attraction. Enjoy the moment fully. Enjoy the honor of life. Make the effort. Community. Open up. I get the sense of opening up. It's a gift. Very soon. Privileged lady. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So feminine at this point, it's like, what do you want? It'll come to you. You'll get what you want. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss what you are feeling. So it feels like with the thief, dishonest. Like we're not expressing our feelings. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. False person. Probably wearing a mask. Probably not being upfront. Probably feeling a lack mentality. Let's see if we can squeeze out some outgoing messages. Got the snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious. Look over your shoulder. The other woman. Phoenix, new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change, mind. See, and that's what I'm saying. He's trying to bring something in, trying to manifest, but it's like he's still mourning it at emotional loss and trying to get in control of that. So, him waiting to open up emotionally is kind of shaking things up for him. He knows what makes him happy, so he's going to move into a new phase. And I want to speak back to the like I was saying before, I did do something, but I wasn't before I started this one I wasn't tapping into. And for masculine, it was a transitional phase because I got doorways, and he hadn't actually walked through the doorway, but he was beginning to walk through that doorway. And then we got Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. And I feel like that may be what he's feeling. That's why he has that morning energy. But then we got Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. So I do feel like you guys are working on it, making the effort, doing the healing. Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. And I feel like you actually do. Then we have the Six of Cups somewhere. Yeah, feminine. Golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissism, society, relationship, love bombing. I feel like possibly wanting to do that, wanting to extend your lighthearted energies. Then we got date, meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan, set a date. Coffee cup, meeting, conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. So just be a little bit more lighthearted. Maybe take a leap of faith, observe, watch, learn. Just go enjoy life, feminine. Then we got runner and codependent relationship, fear, intimacy, listening to ego. So that may be something else with the sabotage, the Seven of Swords. But I feel like it's not coming from a malicious place. It's to see things from a higher perspective and get some type of wisdom. But as always, keep a positive mindset. Energy shifts from day to day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.